Hello, children. Today in EVS 2 for Standard 4, we are going to learn lesson number 4, Shivaji's childhood. Birth of Shivaji. Those were very unsettled days. Shah Jahan from the north had dispatched a big army to conquer the Deccan. Pune, the principal town of Shahaji Raje's Jagir, was burnt to ground by Adil Shah of Bijapur. Shahaji Raje was in real trouble. He found himself between the devil and the deep sea and was constantly on the run. Jijabai was pregnant, and the great question which worried Shahaji Raje was some place where she could remain in safety and peace. Shahaji Raje decided to send Jijabai to Shivneri, as it was a very strong fort near Junar in Pune district. It had steep cliffs on four sides, strong fortification, and massive doors. This strong fort was then in charge of Vijay a relative of the Bhosles. He agreed to give protection to Jijabai. So Shahaji Raje left her there and marched against the Mughals. And then the golden day dawned. On the auspicious day of Falgun Vaidya Tritiya, in the year 1551 of the Shaka era, that is, on 19th February 1630, Jijabai gave birth to a son. All the residents of the fort were overjoyed. On the 12th day, with appropriate ceremony, the child was named Shivaji, as the child was born on the fort Shivneri. Shivaji's childhood. Shivaji passed the first 6 years of his life in highly unsettled conditions. Even so, Jijabai did not neglect his education. Every evening, she would light the household lamps and then call Shivaji to her. She would shower all her affection on him and tell him stories of Rama and Krishna, of Bhim and Abhimanyu. On other occasions, she would recite to him the devotional songs of Sant Namdev, Sant Jnaneshwar, or Sant Eknath. Shivaji liked to listen to the exploits of brave men. Shivaji felt that on growing up, he should also display valor like them. Jijabai used to tell him stories of many pious persons and saints that instilled in him a respect and honor for all saints and great men. Children from poor families came to play with Shivaji. Sometimes he visited them in their huts and shared their simple meal of onion and bhakri with great relish. They invented interesting games to pass the time. The children of the Malwas imitated the sound of birds, built forts of earth, made earthen animals, and played hide and seek or played with a ball or top. Shivaji joined them in all these games and became popular with them. Shahaji Raje towards the Mughals. Shahaji Raje returned to Nizam Shahi, but did not find any peace as there were conspiracies and rivalries infested the court. Lakhujirao Jadhav was brutally murdered. Shahaji Raje could not withstand this. He left the Nizam Shahi and joined the Mughals. Shah Jahan, the Mughal emperor, made him a Sardar at his court. Fateh Khan killed Nizam Shah, and in return, the Mughals rewarded Fateh Khan with the territory under the control of Shahaji Raje. Shahaji Raje, with anger, left the Mughals and started using his own power against the Mughals. He decided to teach them a lesson using all his mind. Founding of a new Nizam Shahi. In order to stop the Mughal emperor and Wazir Fateh Khan, Shahaji Raje found a child heir from the Nizam's family to be the next Nizam Shah on the fort of Pemgiri near Junar. He declared this as the new Nizam Shah. Shahaji Raje established an altogether new kingdom which included the territory between the rivers Godavari and Nira. He fought vigorously to protect this new state. Initially, Adil Shah was with him in these efforts, but later, the Mughal emperor Shah Jahan himself marched south upon Shahaji Raje and threatened Adil Shah. Adil Shah then signed a treaty of friendship with him against Shahaji Raje. The Mughal emperor Shah Jahan attacked Shahaji Raje in the south. Shahaji Raje used guerrilla tactics against the Mughals but could not succeed. Unwillingly, Shahaji Raje surrendered himself to the Mughals in 1636. He could not create his own kingdom as the times were not favorable for him. But this daring spirit kindled a confidence among the Marathi people. This proved useful for Shivaji in establishing Swaraj a few years later. Jijabai and Shivaji in Carnatic. After the downfall of the Nizam Shahi kingdom established by Shahaji Raje, its territory was divided by the Mughals and Adil Shah amongst themselves. Shahaji Raje's Jagir of Pune and Supe lay within Adil Shah's share. He gave it to Shahaji Raje on his behalf. Now Shahaji Raje joined the Adil Shahi services. Adil Shah assigned to him the task of conquering the territories in distant Carnatic, far away from Pune. Sometime after the departure of Shahaji Raje to Carnatic, Jijabai and Shivaji also joined him in Carnatic. Shivaji's childhood in Maharashtra had been very hectic. He and Jijabai had to rush continuously from one fort to another. At that time, young Shivaji used to hear the stories of the brave deeds of his father. Jijabai and Shivaji got some peace when they arrived in Carnatic. Shahaji Raje defeated many kings in Carnatic. Adil Shah awarded him with the Jagir of Bangalore. Shahaji Raje then made the city of Bangalore his headquarters. He lived there with all the trappings of a king and began to sermon the court. We shall learn about Shivaji's education in our next lesson. Hope you all have understood the lesson and enjoyed watching the video. Please stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.